Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. In today's video, we're going to be running Master Escape on Forever. This is a top 5 hardest highs because of its mutators. It's got more health, more lethal, even stronger enemies, which makes it basically 4 times more lethal. Execution rules, and then all the enemies are ghost enemies within 10 meters, along with faster venom and Iron Man. I'd like to thank Langston, Cody, and Bad Bull Billy for running this with me. We run the 3 high busters to this: Mac, Keegan, and Lonnie. Alright. Once you exit this spawning room, there's going to be an ammo room to the left. It's going to contain 2 flashbangs, a couple of pilfer ammos for Mac, a hammer burst, and an enforcer. I'll pick up the flashbangs and drop them for Keegan so he can get 7. Lonnie's coming up on the right to aggro some whatever enemies. This hive's unique because of the enemies that you can get. You can get 3 different sets of enemies in each section. I believe we get a pouncer that rushes us here. Let's drop some nades for Keegan. Swap. Close the door before we get in here. Just pick up all the pilfer ammos. I believe Lonnie takes out the pouncer right there. You can either get a pouncer here, or if you aggro the pouncer, you could either get a pouncer, an ice cyan, sometimes a sire. Depends on the RNG that you get here. Alright. Up ahead we have some drones or hunters. Sometimes, depending on the RNG, you get a bastion that's shielding like a hunter or a sniper. We don't want to be on the lookout for that. Right now, we're just picking off the enemies one by one. Keegan getting the 7 flashbangs is really useful here, because you can come up and insta execute them. Pretty much just one hit down with any precision weapon. There's a lot of instances here where 2 of us are down, so this is definitely one where you need to be on your toes with the revives. I got some magos here, some damage on him. Go down trying to pick up Lonnie. Picked up. See, the room that we spawn in is basically right behind us, so the venom is pretty close to start moving up on the right. Grenadiers, another Imago. If there's a bastion up here, usually it's guarding like a sniper or hunter that's asleep, so you can get them pretty easily right there. Come up on the left here, we've got another ammo room here. Keegan's plants a shock. You can either get 3 sets of enemies here: jubies, leeches, or rejects. You'll want rejects, but we get leeches, which is the second best option. With jubies, it's significantly harder to pass this part, I think. In this ammo room, you got 2 frags, 2 ensigns, a couple ammo crates, boom shots for Keegan. Gives him some frags. Gonna need that for the large room coming up before the ammo, before the safe room. The strategy we're using here, since we have leeches, if you melee the door once you close it, basically the leeches will just jump at the door and basically self-suicide on the door, so you don't even have to waste any ammo on them. Just a good strategy there. There's quite a few of them, so there's a lot of melee that's gonna be going on here. Open the door, just kick the rest. There's still gonna be a couple. Again, if you pull rejects here, it's just the best option. If you want to run left, if you're quick enough, if you take too long, you may choke to death right there. So you want to be quick in that room. So this is the final room before the for the safe room. You can either get a stump here, or a group of scions, or even a flock. I believe we get some Imagos and drones here. Sometimes even a sire, depends on the RNG. This hive is unique. You can get lots of different sets of enemies in each section, so it's always a little bit different. Get a Mulcher Scion. I believe you also get a Drop Shot Scion following by, so Keegan just tosses nades. I get some bleed damage on him. We're right in the Venom here, so enough for me to do some damage with my Adrenaline Junkie, and Lonnie to get some melee damage with her Venom Blade. Drop Shot Scion up here. I believe Lonnie takes it out. Get some bleed damage on it. Get the rest of his health down. Thick Venom's getting close, so just start moving our way up here. Keegan gets that drop shot from the Drop Shot Scion. Not done yet. There's still a couple of Imagos and drones up ahead. There's about 10 or 12 in this area, so you certainly take your time and kill them all. Grenadiers, just a bunch of variants of drones up here. Got it downed enemy right there. You want to be careful around the corner on the right. There could be a drone or a Mongo or something like that. A Grenadier that likes to hide in the corner before the safe room. Alright. That's the first half so far. Do a little grenade swab here before we get into the showers. Kind of delaying shutting the door, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna get in the showers here. In the safe room, I think we get 2 flashbangs and an ammo crate. Nothing really super useful. I believe Lonnie picks him up. Ammo crate, of course, Matt gets that. There's no ammo starvation on this, so he gets his 6 Boltox from that. And a grenade fill up if he needs one. Once we leave this safe room, you're gonna get a stump with a bastion, which is what we get here with elite drones, or you're gonna get a flock with a sire. I believe we get a sire either time. Just depends on the RNG what we get. Sire pushes up early. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. Mark them. Throw grenades at them. The grenade swap for Keegan in here. We're gonna be sitting here in the back a lot because of waiting for the Venom to get different angles to shoot at the bastion from. Want to get as much damage on him as possible. Right there, the high difficulties bastion likes to hide behind the stump, which makes it a little bit difficult to get to him. Want to be careful on what covers you hide behind. Stumps can shoot you in cover. Certain character models can get shot more than others, so you definitely want to be behind a wall that's high, like this one. Poke out, get a shot on the bastion, go back in. And this Hive's at 4 times lethality, so it doesn't take much at all to down you at all. Keegan goes down right behind me and try to get a couple more bastion shots off. Ask him to crawl to me. If I go out there and pick him up, it's just going to both go down. Lonnie's up ahead, just pulling a bit of aggro just to get attention away from us. Keegan uses his ultimate. I believe he's just trying to recharge his boom. And I'm just trying to get a shot off here. This is one of the hardest times, so there's going to be a lot of instances where 1 or 2 of us are down, so just want to make sure you have a good team, and we click on the revive. So he gets the bastion with the boom. Pretty thick in the Venom now. Lonnie gets some melees. Attention off of me and Keegan, so I can get some bolt shots off on him. With the Adrenaline Junkie card, we can take him down. There we go. Go down again. Alright. Still not done here. There's a couple elite drones and elite snipers down this hallway, so wanna get some shots and bleed on them. I tried to drop some grenades for Keegan, but not the right time. There's a elite sniper there. Lonnie got him. Did a grenade swap here. There's a few ammo rooms, and there's 3 ammo rooms in this section. We don't really go to. There's one in the back right, which has some incense and shock grenades, some ammo crates, but with Keegan's resupply, we don't really need to stop by those rooms. In this section, you can get either juvies and poppers or rejects. In this section, sometimes there's a bastion shielding the reject, so just look out for that. The bastion. Again, a lot of hives are RNG based, so you want to just make sure you're prepared for whatever set you get. Get the rejects to wake up. I believe Keegan goes to an ammo room back there. I believe it has explosive ammo. It does, yep. Explosive ammo for a couple of ammo crates for myself, a mulcher. We don't really grab the mulcher, of course. Don't really need it. And then we just progress forward. Pilfer ammo. Get some 3 bullets. A couple more rejects here. Now we're coming into the hard part of the hive. This large room. We typically have a boss here, like a warden. I believe it's a warden with a bastion that comes rushing us at the bottom right here. Just dropping nades for Keegan. Typically we'll have lots of elite drones and hunters, shit like that. This is something that happens a lot in this hive. So go down, find an elite drone. Those are even more deadly than normal because of the even stronger enemy's mutator. We got elite drones, hunters, pouncers, and either an ice or a drop shot sign up on the left. And then we get a warden with a bastion or a stump with a bastion, depending on the RNG that you get. So Keegan just tries to get some bleed damage on some of the enemies before we slowly move up. You see it draws a couple of drones here. Lonnie aggro's the warden, which is coming. Throw some frags. You see the thick venom. I dropped some nades for him. Do the swap, and we slowly start moving up. This is definitely the hardest part. Big battle here. He's gonna crawl to me. We both go down, so we have to crawl all the way up to Lonnie just to stay in cover. Still plenty of elite drones and elite hunters, which can basically one-shot down you, even with the extra health that Matt gets. Keep crawling. Keegan goes down again. There's a little room up ahead where you can shut the window. Gives us a little bit of protection for a second before we move up. There's a couple of bastions still up ahead. Elite drones. They're guarding elite hunters. Or they're guarding, I believe it's guarding a sniper or something. See, the thick venoms get pretty close to us, so we just try to maneuver around them and try to make it out. I get shot from behind. Just crawl forward. Then we still got 2 bastions. It's gonna get crazy out here right now in a second. We get 2 bastions, I believe, guarding snipers. Just drop some nades for Keegan by this box right here on the right. Door starts closing on its own. Go down, just crawl to Lonnie. Got still elite snipers and elite drones that we hadn't killed already. Make it on the way out. Rejects come out. And it gets pretty crazy in a second. Drop more nades. The warden comes out. Bastion, sires come out. Lonnie uses his ultimate just to fend them off. Just remain calm. Throw nades. Gets the bastion off. I go to try to pick Lonnie up, but it makes me run into a wall. And that is forever. Definitely one of the hardest hives for sure. Need a good team for this. Let's see what time we get. Love Willie's comment right there. Coming up is the cards. Or not. Next I've got basically the same ending. I'm just running, just as me playing Keegan. Just a different perspective. Just to show you like what else you can get towards the ending here. A little less chaotic of an ending, so if you know, if we're a little earlier in finishing, so we're gonna get juvies and poppers. We get, I believe, a flock comes out here, and you can either get wardens or flocks. Level 5 shredder can just take out that block. Isn't even an issue. That was just another perspective as Keegan. I just wanted to include in there so y'all can see that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we're going to be doing is the clock. See you guys.